All right, everybody, welcome back to Re-Elevated. We are at the Crossgates Mall Macy's, formerly of Filene's, here in Albany, New York. We're going to take a quick tour of the store, full in-depth tour, and show you what's still left from the May Company days. So let's get right on into it and see what we can find. I am always a fan of anything that May Company built, be it Filene's, Kaufman's, you name it. So here is the beauty section. We're going to walk over on this side first. This was the juniors activewear section back in the day. I absolutely love all this stuff. So if you hear me talking way too much, I apologize, and I am sorry, not sorry about it. So here you go. This is one of the old school fitting room areas. I mean, just look at this over here. This is not incredible. So, all pretty much the same, looks the same on that side. Here is your beauty area once more. You got your men's fragrances on this side. You got your MAC cosmetics over here. And then you got your women's clothing over here. Centralized checkout on this side. Store still looks pretty busy, honestly. Looking for a great deal. Shop new markdown store wide. Okay. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll see. I'm not sure what I'm up to today. But this store screams 90s, 90s, 90s. And I love it. Of course, can't have 90s without your gumball machine. And as I've probably said in one of my previous videos, I am not sure if they've ever changed them, but it's just really cool to still see that they're there. Kind of gonna make a zigzag across. Here's your Clinique, and you got your Estee Lauder coming up, and then you're gonna have your women's shoe department coming along on this side here. You got your Last Act, which honestly looks like a bomb hit it. And then you have your shoes coming along here. And then your very pretty fine jewelry and watch section over here, which, if you look at that escalator atrium, it's just obviously magnificent. And I would definitely say this is one of those May Company gems that you just don't see anymore. I mean, you go into a modern department store or modern day build, they're not going to put this kind of effort into it. They're really not going to. Here's your handbags over here. Michael Kors. Over here, you got your Sunglass Hut. I mean, this is a pretty big first floor for Macy's, especially by modern standards. We're in backstage now. You got your shoes, juniors, ladies in the middle. Got your handbags over here. Typical of May standards back in those days, you have your very nice chrome doors. Ladies continuing over there. And then going along this way, you have men's, which, of course, typical May standards of the day, your salmon carpet. I wouldn't consider that fashionable, but I mean, think about back in the 90s. What do you have? You have salmon, you have beige, you have those cream tones. Okay. But we're gonna continue on this way. Along this way here. Here's something though that is a little concerning. As we exit backstage, I am seeing some empty pads, so that I am not sure about. I don't know what's in future for the store, but if you do look over here, a lot of empty pads. So just keep that in mind, folks. I'm not going to speculate, but I'm also not going to predict. But when you see stuff like this, it does not say anything good, that's for sure. At your service is going to be On the other side of the store, I'm gonna show you that quick. Here's jewelry again on the opposite side here. Yeah, your service is a very nice concept, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's still pretty full on this side, but like I said, if you see any sort of empty pads or whatever along those lines, it's usually not a good sign. I mean, there's the ceiling starting to leak. There you go, there's your service over here. Better shot of your women's shoe department. We're gonna head upstairs now, but like I said, I wouldn't hold my breath the way Macy's is acting these days. They're closing stores left and right, so if this store ends up on a list in the next year or two, I wouldn't be surprised. They're just looking for the next pin to drop, shoe to drop, but I'm not gonna predict anything. I'm gonna head upstairs. Second floor consists of your home department, children's, men's, things of that nature. As you look downstairs and to upstairs, like I said, this very, very nice atrium here. And it's gonna lead you straight upstairs right into home. And as you can see here, a little bit more emptiness up here. Also your furniture gallery is up here too, so I will show you that. We're gonna go work our way from the back up to the front. So over here first, we're gonna say hello to Jeffrey in Toys R Us. And Toys R Us is always, I mean, in most stores has been always a little empty, hit or miss, depending on what it is. And then of course, here's your Macy's Kids or Macy Kid back in the day. This one has a lot of red, but I really actually think this is pretty cool. You don't see this much anymore. You got your May Company red carpet with some updates as well over the years. So that's pretty cool. One thing that will definitely stand out, which is pretty nice, if you know any May Company store from back in the day, I'll say this. There you go. This is the back area. I'm not going to stay there too long. But I think anybody who remembers a May Company belt store, be it Lord & Taylor, Filene's, Kaufman's, anybody remembers those associate-only signs. So here's furniture over here. We're going to walk through here very quickly. Still very nice. So I'm just going to talk very loudly over this because I don't want to get copyrighted for this. So I'm just going to be very loud and just talk the most that I can. So that way, like I said, no copyright or anything like that. Just because the music is very loud in here. So I'm going to try to be as quick as I can here. Here's your make your own customized thing like that. And here we go over here now. Elevator is out of service, but this is straight out of Filene's days. The elevator, which is going to be right over here, it is out of service, so we're not going to even head over there to even see what it is. But on this side here, there's a little bit more furniture. This probably did have clothing at one point, but you can clearly see what they've done with it. In most stores that I've seen over the years, once that does happen, I hate to say it, but that means not too much longer for the store. But we're gonna continue on. Here we go. Here is your China ware, which honestly, a lot of the time you don't even see this anymore. It's still having the China on the wall. So this is actually pretty nice to actually see it. So, oh geez, look at this carpet. Uh-oh. Macy's, you might want to get on this, because this is a tripping hazard. But back in the day, they used to always have the China just displayed just like this. So this is Fiesta Dinnerware, very famous brand. But they used to always have this dinnerware always displayed like this. So that's pretty cool, pretty neat. I don't know what this was. This might have been like a gift registry or something years ago, but since been blocked off. Now you have all of your luggage and everything over here. But, you know, way back, once upon a time, this was very, very exclusive. Something that May Company years ago always put a lot of effort into it. Oh yeah, there's more leaks going on. So, we're gonna continue on over here. Oh, hold on a second. Let's see. Door's open. So if the door's open, that means we can get a glance in here and see what's happening. So, oh yeah, here we go. Take a glance, people. Here is the old luggage section. There you go. So this was where more of the luggage space was. And I'm gonna get out of here quick so I don't get in trouble. But that's how it looked back in the 90s. So that was more of the sales floor space, which over the years they definitely cut off. But here you go. Here's your men's department with the typical May Company green carpet. One of my favorites. We're gonna head over this way first. This is men's sportswear on this side here. Most stores from this era had the mahogany and the cream tones. You have the gray. All this over here. As we continue on, you're gonna see Tommy Hilfiger, Dockers, same marble, and over here, a very vintage polo shop, but very nice looking at best. So it is very nice. So I do applaud them for keeping it nice. Here's more of the activewear on this side here. And then we're going to go into the men's shoes, formal wear section of the store, which is going to be over here. And this looks straight out of the 90s, honestly. Typical May fixture here from Filene's. Here's your shoe department. And then you have your registers are going to be right here in the middle. And then here's your men's underwear, socks, hosiery. And then over here, you have some more of your sleepwear. Fitting room area here. And then on this side here, you have some more dress clothing. You have your slacks. And then you have your suits. And then going straight ahead, you have your men's activewear. So that'll be any of your jackets, things of that nature. And something that was very typical with anything back in the day were these fitting rooms that were in the center. So that's pretty neat. And they had these little slots in the middle too, which were pretty cool. So that's pretty much the whole top floor of this store here. And this is how nice it looks here. They did paint it a little bit, but you know, still looks nice. I don't know how much longer, like I said, the store has, considering some of those empty portions. But you know, unfortunately, that's just the way it goes these days, sadly. And then this is the mall. This is the second floor up here. This is definitely not a dead mall, folks, so, I mean, maybe they're just having trouble getting merchandise in, so maybe I'll be wrong. But anyway, this is the Macy's here at the Crossgates Mall. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember to always stay re-elevated. Take care.